Hi guys, welcome back to Cardz TV. This is Mary, and today we're going to make a Valentine card. And I've got another new sketch for you. This is Card Kit and Kaboodle sketch number 17. I've got all the measurements on here for you, and you can get sketches 1 through 17 by going to my blog, cardstv.blogspot.com, and just put your cursor on each photograph of the sketch and right click and then save it to where you save your photographs, and then you'll have it on your computer and you can print them out, keep them in a little book like I do, or just have them to go and look at whenever you need a card sketch. We're going to use this Doodlebug design 6x6 paper pad called Sweet Cakes, and my sweet friend Deanna sent me this. Thank you, Deanna. It's very, very cute. And we're going to be using Doodle Charms, an oldie but a goodie. And for our sentiment, we'll use the Cardz TV Love You stamp set. And I love this one. But we're going to use Sending You Hugs and Kisses and Happy Valentine Wishes. I've got sketch number 17 right here. And I've already gone ahead and taken my card and the pieces that I've cut out of my envelope. But you can go ahead and make these kits up for any of the sketches anytime you want to, and then they're ready. And you're good to go when you need a card. Just change up your sentiment and you've got it. Now, we look at the sketch, and we've got a white card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. This is a portrait style card. Now, I've got the next mat at 4 inches by 5 1/4, but I always like to add a solid color mat as well. But you don't have to with this sketch. It's entirely up to you. So I cut one just a little bit bigger, and I'll have all the dimensions for this card at the end of the video. So I'm using a red mat, and I'm going to go ahead and get that on the front. Now this next mat is 4 inches by 5 1/4. Isn't that cute? I love it. With all the red and light pink and dark pink and white hearts. It's just too cute. We'll get that one on. Might help if I got it on straight. If I can get it off. That's the thing about using your ATG gun. Sometimes you can pick it up and straighten it, and other times you can't. Well, we'll just live with it. It's not going to come up without tearing the paper. But that's fine. Okay, so here's our card base. Now we look over here and we see we have this long rectangular mat that's 1 3/4 by 5. Well, I cut one out of solid red just like this background mat, but I wanted a pattern paper to go on the top as well. So I've cut another one out of the reverse side of the little heart cardstock. That's going to go on just like that. Now we're ready to add the rest of the elements for a card. Now, I've got right here squares, 1 inch by 1 inch. But you don't have to use squares, and they don't have to be 1 inch. You can use hearts, stars, circles, rectangles, diamond shape, whatever you'd like to put over here. Just put 3. And I went to the Doodle Charms cartridge because I wanted to put some little envelopes to match my sentiment. And I knew there was this cute little envelope in the Doodle Charms cartridge, which is on page 86. And I've cut 3 of these. Now, I cut 1 at 1 inch and 2 at 3/4 of an inch. But I'll tell you a little secret, guys. Don't even attempt to cut this little red heart. It is so tiny, and it looks really wonky and misshapen. So I had this little heart punch. So if you can find another heart or a heart punch somewhere, just go ahead and use one of those. It's bigger than this one, but I think it still turned out really cute on my envelopes. And also, it cuts the little lines where the flap of the envelope would be. Well, to make them stand out a little bit more, I use this Spectrum Noir marker. This is IG1. You can use a Copic or whatever you have that's just really, really light gray, or you don't have to do that if you don't want to. I just wanted to emphasize that that was a flap of an envelope. Now, I'm going to put these on my card And I've got these on foam tape. I'm going to put 2 of the smaller ones and the larger ones going in the center. I am loving this card. Just like that. So you can see I've got my 3 shapes. Then for my sentiment, I've got 3/4 by 3 inches, and that's approximately what this is. It is 3/4 of an inch that way, but this way it's a little bit more than 3 because I wanted to allow for cutting out my little fishtail. Now I've got foam tape on one side because this needs to be higher to compensate for this other mat. And then I'll just put some glue right there and get that on there. And look, what a cute card. I really like this sketch for when you're using busy paper, because then you can add enamel dots or sequins or whatever you'd like on here. But with this busy paper, you don't really need to. Well, y'all, I just love how this little card turned out. I think it's so stinking cute. And we use sketch number 17. You can get all the Card Kit and Kaboodle sketches at my blog, cardstv.blogspot.com. And we used the Cardz TV stamp set called Love Ya. Let me reach over here and get that. And there's other sentiments on here you could use as well. But I thought this one was cute since it's little envelopes. So there we have it. Thank you so much for coming by today, guys. I really appreciate it. And I will see you again soon with another card. Bye now.